Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohammad Yasim, son of Shafiullah. I'm from Myanmar, Mongdo Township, Rakhine State. And I grew up in Changon, village north of Mongdo. When I was in Myanmar, I studied in class 7. And it is a great opportunity for me to talk on behalf of my communities. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Today, I'm here in front of you to share one of the most important Rohingya issue. We all are genocide survivors now living in the refugee camp. Each of us has own history and our own trauma. I'm going to express my feeling and my pain that I felt in Myanmar. In 25 August 2017, it was Friday early in the morning, the military came to our village before the sun rose. Having arrived in our village after a few minutes later, they started firing as well as burning our houses for no reasons. At that moment, the villagers were terrified and running fast to get away for saving lives. I saw many dead bodies covered in blood when I was also playing. Many people were killed by the gunfire, and I also saw the brutal military arson or burn of the peoples, included younger children, elderly peoples, and disabilities who were in the houses and who were unable to run away. Among them, one was my grandfather and another was my villagers. And also there were two relatives of me, namely Abdul Salam and Muhammad Jalil. In the conflict happened, the Myanmar brutal military were gang raped thousands of girls and ladies, thousands of innocent people were shot to death, lakhs of innocent babies were thrown into burning fire, hundreds of villages were burned to ashes, lakhs of kettles were looted, thousands of renegades were brutally salated to death, and many a student and teacher got imprisoned. On the times, my family moved to another village from the forest after 5 days, but at the night, when we arrived to another village, suddenly we got an news that my father was arrested in a Melbourne village. There were also so many people with my father. They were sentenced for 16 years, but good fortune they got free within 4 years. This type of violence were conducted only by Myanmar genocidal government. When this happened, I have suffered a lot at the stage of my 11th age. But today I live with my family in the refugee camp in Bangladesh. We Rohingya, I'm just gonna introduce my people. We are the Rohingya, we are the minorities of Myanmar. Because we went there and we studied there, and also we grew up there. And also when we were studying, we found that our Rohingya names was in national historical books. But today they totally cancel it forever. Even though we are the native of Myanmar, they eliminated us from our motherlands. When they were eliminating us from our motherland, we faced many challenges. Was no food to eat, such as was no food to eat, was no house to live, and we were getting wet in the rain for several days. And also we were in the full of fearness of shooting or hiking to death when we are coming to Bangladesh from Myanmar. It has been more than 5 years since then we have been living in refugee camp in Bangladesh. There were 1 million people living in these refugee camps. It is very coveted place and there is not enough food as well as proper education. It is very difficult to spend life as a refugee in the refugee camp. We don't have houses and any opportunity to learn higher education. And there is no bright future and hope for today's Rohingya youth students who all studied class 11, 6, 9 and upcoming generation in the refugee camps. And there are thousands of students who are not getting any chance to learn something and to be something in future. As like me, I didn't also get any opportunity to learn something or to attend to any school since I came to Bangladesh from Myanmar. I also have ambitions to be a doctor so that I can help my communities. Not only I, but also every Rohingya students hope and have their wishes and their goals. But there is no opportunity to seek their goals and my goals. By not getting any chance, thousands of Rohingya boys and girls are going to other countries and spoiling their own lives. That's why my one humble request to the world's peoples who are helping and caring us to provide opportunity so that we can achieve our goal. Because there is one thing, we are godless, we are countryless, but we are not homeless and hopeless. Everyone has right to live lives in our motherland, to keep everything possible as culture, language, education, sports, so on, that are not able to perform in our refugee camp. We don't want to live in this critical condition as we are surviving our lives is being in the prisons, in the refugee camps. So we are honestly requesting from the world to repatriate as soon as possible to our motherlands with justice, rights and dignity, so that we can achieve our goals, so that we can grant our ambition, so that we can live our lives peacefully as before, the same as the other ethnic citizens. There is a proverb in English. There is no success on the walls without on ground. First on ground, then success. We need no more refugee lads. Eventually, I'd like to raise some requests to the international organization. As far as I know, the purpose of Rohingya is not living in Bangladesh. We want repatriate as soon as possible. We have land, we have own country, we have own land, we have own houses. We want repatriate as soon as possible, and we are requesting to the international people to repatriate us as soon as possible to our motherland by giving pressure to the government of Myanmar. And other requests to the international organization who are working with educational command in a refugee camp. My request is for them. The way you provided the facility for our Rohingya girls to attend to Asian university, like them provide us a facility to attend to any schools, because there is no facility for us. It is my humble request to everyone. And thank you so much the government of Bangladesh for accommodating us on your land, and thank you so much the Republic of Bangladesh who are helping and caring us suffer. And thank you so much for attendance, and many thanks goes on media Mahabu Alam Minar for raising our Rohingya voice. And thank you so much for giving me your valuable time.